What's up, guys? We're back again with advice from the best players in Clash Royale. I was talking to Jesus, who coached multiple world finalists, who works closely with the best players in Clash Royale, constantly analyzing and improving their decks. He told me that this Royale Recruits Graveyard deck is one of the best decks in the game, and it needs to be played more. Pros typically play it with Golden Knight, but if you don't have Golden Knight, you can run Zappies instead. If the best players in the entire world are consistently winning thousands of dollars with this deck, I have to try it out. It looks so similar to my favorite deck in Clash Royale with Royale Recruits Royal Hogs, so I can't wait to throw some people off. When opponents see Recruits and Zappies rushing through, they're gonna expect piggies too. So when we drop the Graveyard on their tower, it'll be dwindling down to the depths of despair. And if you hate playing against log bait and all the bait decks in the meta, you are gonna completely crush them with Arrows and Snowball. I can't wait to test this deck out for myself, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert dominance. A huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. I want to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Tennis Clash. A free mobile PvP tennis game with high-end graphics and extremely fun and fast-paced gameplay. It's available on iOS and Android. There's no surprise that there's over 60 million players worldwide and over 1 million active users every day. Check out this crazy high number of ratings and high score on the app stores. This year, Tennis Clash collaborated with Roland Garros to create an amazing in-game tournament. Download using my link in the description of the video and you'll get 200 gems and 500 free gold to start the game in a great position. You want to make sure that you are swiping as far as possible so that you can hit the ball a little bit harder. Hit that inside-out forehand going to the backhand just because I feel like, you know, my forehand is my strongest side. So we're just going to power through until we get the unforced error from our opponent. So these games go by super quick. We're already at 4-2, and we're trying to approach net to get a put-away shot here. So hit this as hard as I possibly can down the line, and he wasn't able to get to it. Team 5-2, very easy stuff. I have no clue if you guys know this about me, but I've been addicted to tennis my entire life. And obviously, mobile gaming has been a huge part of my life. Having both of those things mixed together in a game is kind of a match made in heaven for me. I love the fact that I can personalize my Tennis Clash character to its own strength. It's also pretty cool that you can play against people all around the world in real time, anytime. There's always loot bags for juicy rewards, and the battle pass is clutch to level up fast. Download Tennis Clash for free using the link in the description, and you'll get 200 free gems and 500 gold. All right, so jump into the game against the Predator. What's up, dude? First things first, we're gonna drop a good luck, and hopefully we can drop his towers too. So if I go for a giant snowball for the first time ever, our opponent will probably go in for some spam that we can counter. Let's go. For the most part, when you go and cycle your spell at the very start of the game, you're gonna get put into a position where you just feel like an idiot. But since you've got 2 spells, you can defend no matter what. No matter what weird log bait comes out of the woodwork, you got some answer to shut them down. So, because I dropped my Goblin Cage in that specific placement, as you guys saw to counter the Hog Rider, you're able to shut it down with no tower damage. And I love Goblin Cage for that reason, because it gives me a counter push for an even elixir trade, and then he has to deal with a Goblin Cage Brawler, so I get a massive positive elixir trade in the end of it. So he's going to log, allowing me to go for Royal Recruits here. It looks like my Musketeer is going to die anyway, but I think that's... I was going to say it's fine because I'd be able to destroy whatever other spam he drops, but I guess that's not the case if you're going to have Harry Potter from Hogwarts, man.
Hogwarts is my home.
Traveling all the way from Hogwarts just to see me. I feel like I should feel some type of way and just be like, thank you, man, for gracing my game with this amazing strategy. But at the same time, I've seen this before. It is the Denacito deck after all. So he's not gonna have bats. We know he's gonna have Knight, Wizard, Giant Skeleton, and then Hog Rider as his main card combination. So
sorry, I just forgot my keys.
oh my gosh, the Hog Rider went back. No way. I didn't think that would happen. That's ridiculous. I got so much value because the Hog Rider didn't know where to turn in life. He was going towards my tower, and he's like, no, wait, I gotta go back. I gotta protect the tower. He had a change of heart, you know? He went to the movies, left his phone, left his friends, left his Cheetos, and had to go back for some munchies on the skeleton. So that's the true truth of it. Maybe I can go in for Zappies in the middle because this Hog Rider isn't back in cycle for a while. Maybe he's gonna have the Fireball version, and that would be really annoying because then I'd have to go for Recruits. Please don't have Fireball. If you were going to have Earthquake, it would be horrible for you because, number 1, it doesn't really break through Goblin Cage well. Number 2, it doesn't do well against Royal Recruits. And you're not going to be able to Fireball my Musketeers and my Zappies. So that's the game plan for us. Oh, wait, are you serious? I might be an idiot. I might be the biggest buffoon on planet Earth. Oh, yeah, I feel like I am. Maybe I'm not, though. What if I told you I'm not? Because the cannon card's going to be able to kill the Hog Rider. This cannon card is screwing him over every single time. No way. That's ridiculous. And then the Wizard goes in the wrong side. And he's only going to have Skeleton Army, so I can arrows it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. At least one hit. Yeah, that's what we want. Just a little bit of love, a little bit of sugar and spice, and that wasn't nice enough. No, dude. I need a little bit more love on that tower, and we had all the power. So as long as the giant skeleton doesn't go towards me, I can snowball him down. So not too scared here. Snowball does 77. His tower's at a solid 74 HP. He's going to fireball on me. So I guess I want to snowball this back just in case. Come on, cannon cart. Come on, cannon cart. Clutch up, baby. Oh, I was hoping that the cannon cart would give us a poetic ending, finishing the hog rider off for a third time. But you know what? We struck out there, but we still won the game. After that dominant W, crushing and eating the predator alive, we are now at 6,999 trophies. I just need one more. All right, so this guy is not psychoing anything at all. Remember, just one trophy away from finding our way at 7,000 trophies. So we got to dominate Mr. Horn of Place and put him in his own place. Actually, with this deck, I might have a better chance at double elixir, so I'm just going to chill, relax, and wait and get there so I can dish out more royal recruits, more cannon carts, and more graveyards. So double elixir is here, and our opponent has a ton to fear. You guys already know the deal. I'm going to go for a cannon cart in the back, and he's going to go bowler in the wrong side. Oh my gosh, this is disastrous for him, right? This has to be horrible. If he's going into a cannon cart right now with the dragon, that is not going to be enough. He has to spend more elixir. If that cannon cart crosses the river, he's going to be in some serious trouble. Oh, no such luck for me. So it looks like this guy is going to be running Lumberjack Balloon Freeze. So I need to gear up with a Goblin Cage and then potentially get away with like zappies, snowball, arrows. Oh, I'm going to throw the entire kitchen sink at this man. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't feel very comfy out here, guys. Wait, no, we're fine. That's only going to get one hit on my tower. Not even one hit. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I feel like that should be possible. Okay, so he doesn't have Tornado. He's going to Barbarrel, but the Barbarrel should die. I don't think the Musketeer is going to die. And then I can go for a Graveyard because the cannon cart is going to be able to kill the Bowler. This is ridiculously strong. If I can snowball on top of the Lumberjack and kill it, or at least do a lot of damage to the tower, then survive, because the cannon cart is going to be able to kill the remaining HP of the Lumberjack while I just devour the tower with the Graveyard Skeletons. Wow. So even if you play like a buffoon, even if you're a little bit of an idiot like me, you can still find a superb stance. So I'm going to go for a Musketeer as well, and if you go other side, I got Goblin Cage, so I'm not too scared. I think he's got to go other side. I think he has to. There's no other opportunity, right? If you don't go other side, you're screwed. He's going to go in for a tornado, but the Musketeer is going to stay alive. So I might go in for a cannon cart here and separate and isolate my stuff. So when I graveyard, we're not going to go directly into the bowler and have all of our supporting cards just die. So I'm going to wait it out a little bit. And then graveyard before this guy gets to a point that he's comfortable killing the Musketeer. Remember, he just uses Barbarrel, so he's going to have to tornado this, and then it's like, how do you get back to another Barbarrel? Yo! What? I'm so confused by your card cycle. You're supposed to have a slow card cycle, bro. But I guess it doesn't matter. We were speed racing through, taking every single tower imaginable, and now we are back in business at 7,000 trophies, guys. You love to see it. 8,700 in the world. I guess we were just like literally one trophy away from ranked in the world. As you guys can see, even when you mess around at the start of the game and you think that everything is going to get messed up for you when they get the balloon near your tower, the zappies clutch up on defense and stop everything in its tracks. All right, so jumping into the action, you guys already know the deal. We really want to throw down our graveyard when we're up elixir, so I am not going to be spending too much at the start until our opponent decides to spam me. I can go for a Goblin Cage to defend, or I can go for rare recruits and get counterpush with my graveyard. And if this guy's gonna have Bomber, I am fully expecting him to bombastically spam me with a Golem in the back. So if you're gonna do that, our best play right now is just to go for arrows on the Bomber to eliminate it, get some chip damage on the tower, and decay your Goblin Cage a little bit faster so you fight on our side of the map. Hopefully. Please fight on my side of the tower. If that works out, I would love to go in for recruits and then zappies afterwards, but I don't have the right card cycle for that, so I'm just gonna go for recruits anyway, and then Musketeer on the Inferno Dragon. If I win the battle at the river decisively, we should be able to get stellar damage in the left-hand lane. Look at the Golden Knight. It dashed in the wrong direction. It had one job. All it had to do was dash onto the recruits like it's supposed to, and it's just like, no, that little recruit in the corner, gotta go to him first. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. The Musketeer still got a shot on the tower too. And despite the Bomber being there to soak it up, or the Bomber being able to get the hit on the Musketeer, doesn't do it. Dude, look at this. This is ridiculous. The cannon cart's going to cross the river, so I get a prime candidate for the graveyard. And he wasn't expecting that either, because most of the time when you see a cannon cart and you see, you know, Royale recruits, you're like, Royale hogs. He's just like adding some funky card combination together. I know what this guy does all the time. He makes crazy decks for YouTube. But no, this is a really good deck at top ladder with Golden Knight instead of Zappies. And, you know, we've kind of switched it up a little bit. And now we're running the Zappies version. It was really good before when competitive players were running Zappies and the tournament didn't allow for champions, but it works both ways. You know, you can run Golden Knight or you can run Zappies, and I'm just running the more old school version today. This guy is going to have Inferno Dragon with Golden Knight, so I'm not too scared. The only thing that scares me is that thing, because it does a lot of damage and I don't have a building in cycle. Wait, please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill the... Oh, it's not going to kill the cannon cart in time. You know what? If it killed the cannon cart in time, that would have been a vibe. I'm going to snowball here, and then I can go in for a Royale Recruits push, because it should be able to finish off the bomber, not going to lose our tower, and I can likely graveyard in the left-hand lane to take it out completely. Because it's going to be really hard for him to stop this with an Inferno Dragon. I don't know what he's thinking with Mr. Inferno Dragon out here, but that Inferno Dragon is not going to be able to drag on our tower. We've got Zappies. He's committing with the ability pretty quickly, and he's going to have to break through a Goblin Cage, so this is going to be an interesting decision for him. So I'm going to go for Golden Knight counter with... the cannon cart if I need to. Otherwise, I'm not going to spend too much elixir here. Wait, you know what? I can just recruits at the river again because the Musketeer is able to pile through, and the Inferno Dragon is going to lock onto the recruits. That means that everything dies, and all I have to do is graveyard before he's able to afford a lightning. He definitely has lightning in the deck. With 6 seconds remaining, I have to all in here. I need to take the tower. Come on now. Skeleton, save my butt. Oh my gosh. Wait. What? No way. We took the tower at the same time. What? I thought someone was going to win there. I was just like, well, just got to leave it up to chance and do the dance. But I guess we're getting lucky. What a ridiculous game. You know what? I'm going to go Musketeer in the middle. Malcolm in the middle. Malcolm in the middle. Solve the riddle. One more hit. One more hit. One more hit. Oh, that's big damage. I can graveyard and arrows and I just win. I just win. There's no way he defends this. I'm going to sacrifice the Zappies for the almighty good of getting just a little bit of arrow love. Come on, are you serious? No skeleton love? All right, bro. Whatever. Your princess on top of your tower, she's about to be a skeleton. GG, well played and peace out. That snowball had a rock in it, and it totally rocked the tower. All right, so jumping to the action here, we're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. You guys never really know what your opponent's going to throw down because it is ladder after all, and he's in Super Royale. So I feel like Super Mario, but Clash Royale kind of mixed. What is he going to be jumping through with us? Kind of got Bowser's castle with a Goblin Cage that he has to climb through, and all the Royale recruits in his pathway. So I'm excited for this little mini game out here. If you go in for an Inferno Dragon, I feel suddenly suspicious that you're also going to end up having a Balloon Freeze deck, because that's what we played against before, and it's just a super common deck on ladder if you're not going to cycle stuff. But now we're seeing Dark Prince and Inferno Dragon, in which, oh dude, I know what this is. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so. I did not want to play against a Giant Graveyard player. It's one of those decks that you look at, even if you have a good start, even if you're in a good spot, you're like, I hate it with every fiber of my body, you know? I got to go Goblin Cage here so we can body block the Witch, and then have the Giant get pulled as well and just not take too much damage. Fortunately for us, none of the skeletons go towards our tower. There's always been that moment where like one skeleton wanders, that you're still targeting the Witch, and you're like, dang, couldn't it have just not happened to me there? You know, couldn't I have just got a little bit more lucky? So he'll probably go for a Skeleton Army. I didn't want to make the prediction because it's like, it could be Skeleton Army, it could be Bats. Then he would just drop the next one on top of it. So I'm hoping that he goes in for Bats on top of the cannon cart, and I can snowball it and then go for a Graveyard. Now he Inferno Dragons. I still think this is a vibe. I'm still going to snowball it again. Still going to be a good play because the cannon cart locks tower, and then he has nothing for it. That's a ton of damage. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, let's go. Not only do we melt the Inferno Dragon, but we are making dreams and memes out here. Devouring, hopefully, the Dark Prince, and then getting Zappies to give value. I don't think he's going to zap this. He froze it. He next level zapped me out here. I just don't even want to look at the look on my face there. I feel like I was shocked to the next level. I have not seen a Giant Graveyard Freeze deck in a fat minute. Okay, so we got to find our way to defend this because there's going to be a Giant Graveyard coming down in any second. If I go in for arrows, that would be pretty bad. So I'm going to just, you know, hold all my elixir to the last possible second and then go for a snowball here and then defend this as well as I possibly can with likely having to arrows on this so I don't lose my tower. Luckily, I did not arrows on top of the wrong thing. So that's a very good vibe for me. I can bombard him on both sides. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the recruits again. Follow up with zappies, because I will be able to melt the Inferno Dragon. Also a little bit scared, because that Dark Prince is going to be a huge pain in the booty. I need to kill the Dark Prince, I think, but at the same time, I don't think I can. So this is the predicament that I'm living in right now. I'll Musketeer here, and I think he's going to Giant Graveyard me. I need to be up a lot of Elixir if I'm going to win this interaction. So I'm going to go in for a Cannon Cart here, kill the Witch, and then maybe Graveyard on the left-hand side and make a prediction. Oh no, I've got arrows. I can make this happen. I believe that we can make it happen. Okay, I'm going to go for a Snowball first, and then I'm going to arrow on top of the Skeleton Army, and then I think the Cannon Cart might even lock. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a wild child, but I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi boy. Not enough damage. Not enough damage. This is terrible. I think I'm going to lose. The Cannon Cart's not going to be able to do enough, and I don't have any small spell, and the Skeletons are about to swarm me. He's going to freeze, and that's going to be all she wrote. GG and well played. You can't win every game you play, but you can try your hardest. And this guy was a pretty nice person. He says GG afterward. You know what? We'll just bounce on to the next one. Admittedly, I think Giant Graveyard is a really tricky matchup if your opponent's got freeze, because, you know, if you don't have any small spells and you use it on top of the Skeleton Army and stuff like that, when they freeze, there's no way of cleaning up all the skeletons. We got a game against Mad Boy, and it's time to make him furious. This is the best deck to do it, because whenever people see recruits, they're like, oh, it's going to be a Royal Hogs deck, maybe with a Flying Machine. And then we whip out skeletons that do nothing but drag him down. So I'm going to go in for a Musketeer here so I win the battle at the river pretty convincingly, and then maybe considerably go in for recruits at the river to apply even more aggression. Since he's going to lose his Lumberjack, he's going to lose his Musketeer counters. I don't know if he has a good answer to this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Without Lumberjack, which is your high damage per second ground card, like, what are you going to have for the Muskie? You're not going to have anything. Did he just give up? Wow, he's truly fulfilling his name. The maddest of boys. Getting terrorized by the Musketeer madness. And he didn't even get to see the graveyard. He just left the game. He's just like, you know what, Jake? I've had enough of your shenanigans. Let me bounce on to the next one. That was just way too easy. Let's keep climbing up the leaderboard. It shows you the power of Royal recruits when you win bridge battles. Got 26 trophies, propelling us to 5,800 in the world. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content, and have an awesome rest of your day.